great Morpheus. We meet at last.
Number 20, The Woman in Red, The Matrix.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy.
In this scene that starts with an infectious trip-hop beat, Morpheus takes Neo into the Matrix, or so Neo believes. He quickly realizes that the crowded city street is actually a training program after a beguiling woman in a red dress transforms into a deadly agent. It's at this point that Morpheus explains the purpose of the simulation.
It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them.
In this pivotal moment, we grasp how scary the freed human situation really is, because anyone could be a threat. Also, Neo begins to understand the huge expectations that are placed on him as the potential savior of humankind.
We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are the gatekeepers. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
Someone.
Gulp. Well, that's nerve-wracking. Our favorite part of the scene is this exchange.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
Since it foreshadows a certain acrobatic moment later on that we all know and love. Number 19, The Zion Party, The Matrix Reloaded. Okay, hear us out. We know that some people weren't crazy about this scene, where the last human city dances ahead of their possible impending doom. But here's why we included it. First, there's Morpheus's rousing speech.
Tonight, let us make them remember. This is Zion, and we are not afraid!
Then there's the music, a hypnotic track that kind of makes us want to join this sweaty groove fest. And of course, there's the love scene between Trinity and Neo that's interspersed throughout. After all the fighting these two have to do, it's nice to see more of their vulnerable sides. They share a tender moment after Neo has another vision of Trinity's death. This entire sequence lets us get up close and personal with the people of Zion, reminding us of what our heroes are really trying to save.
You're not gonna lose me. You feel this? I'm never letting go.
Number 18, The Battle for Zion, The Matrix Revolutions. We all knew this battle was coming, and we were not disappointed. In the third and final Matrix installment, when the machines get word of where the remaining humans of the real world are hiding out, they attack. But the humans are ready, with a little help from their giant mech suits. What follows is a battle of epic proportions, with sentinels falling to the ground, humans getting killed, and lots of blood and carnage. The dingy setting of Zion helps add to the dreary mood of the battle, and the battle itself is one we will not forget anytime soon. Number 17, Dinner with Cipher, The Matrix.
I know this steak doesn't exist. I know that when I put it in my mouth, the Matrix is telling my brain that it is juicy and delicious.
Cipher, Cipher, Cipher. We should have known from your name that you'd be hiding things, since a cipher means a secret code. Speaking of code, this scene takes place at a swanky restaurant in The Matrix, where old Cipher meets Agent Smith. While enjoying a steak, the duplicitous Neb crew member reveals his plan to betray Morpheus to the machines in exchange for being reinserted into the Matrix. Apparently, some people prefer a fantasy world to the truth. In a subtly funny meta moment, he tells Smith his terms.
And I want to be rich. You know, someone important. Like an actor.
Hey, we see you, Joe Pantoliano. Cipher's selfish actions lead to the capture of Morpheus, and he kills multiple crewmates. So it is extra satisfying when Tank gives him his just desserts.
I don't believe it.
Believe it or not, you piece of shit, you're still gonna burn.
Number 16, Showdown at Club Hell, The Matrix Revolutions. We all know that Trinity is a badass, so any scene where she gets to kick butt is a great scene. This one is no exception. First, she shows off her moves in the Club Hell coat check, when she, Morpheus, and Seraph fight their way through upside-down enemies. Then, when the trio confronts the Merovingian to get Neo back, she cuts through his chatter with her no-nonsense attitude.
I don't have time for this shit.
She attacks his guards, catches a falling gun, and points it at his head. Then, there are lots of guns. Despite the violence, this is an oddly touching moment because Trinity and Neo are in love, and they're both willing to fight for each other.
You are really ready to die for this man.
Believe it.
Number 15, Neo meets Trinity. Yes, the Trinity. The Matrix.
Who are you?
My name is Trinity.
Trinity. The Trinity?
At this point in the film, neither Neo nor the audience has any idea what the Matrix is, giving the early scenes a major air of mystery. After getting a cryptic message telling him to make like Alice, Neo accepts a tattooed woman's invitation to a nightclub. There, he's approached by a beautiful stranger. She introduces herself as Trinity, swiftly shutting down his assumption that the renowned hacker was male before warning him that he's in danger.
You know the question, just as I did.
What is the Matrix?
She knows all about Neo's question, and she drops tantalizing breadcrumbs about the answer. This scene stands out because it sends our curiosity into overdrive. It's also mysterious and sexy, with just a hint of wry humor. And it sets up one of the most important relationships in the franchise. Number 14, The Final Showdown, The Matrix Revolutions.
Mr. Anderson, welcome back. We missed you.
Neo promised Smith that it would end tonight, and boy did he deliver. In this final fight, Neo and the agent battle for control of the Matrix and the free world. And what a battle it is. Filled with epic moments and extravagant displays of action, this scene definitely meets expectations. The fight has it all, from martial arts combat at the beginning to a Superman-style air fight, and even mass destruction in the form of the crater in the road. It's a special effects extravaganza, and one that ends the action part of the series on a high.
Why, Mr. Anderson? Why? Why do you do it? Why? Why get up? Why keep fighting?
And who can forget those Hugo weavings? All those Hugo weavings. Number 13, The Interrogation, The Matrix. When agents show up at Neo's office, Morpheus tries in vain to help him escape. After he's apprehended, Smith, played to creepy perfection by Hugo Weaving, questions him while agents Brown and Jones look on.
As you can see, we've had our eye on you for some time now, Mr. Anderson.
We learn that by day, Neo is an unassuming programmer going by Thomas A. Anderson. The agents offer to overlook his cybercrimes if he helps them catch Morpheus. And Neo's smart aleck response is priceless.
Wow, that sounds like a really good deal. But I think I got a better one. How about I give you the finger, and you give me my phone call?
As funny as that moment is, things quickly take a dark turn when Neo's mouth fuses shut and the agents leave him with a horrific parting gift. This scene increases our suspense about what the heck is actually going on and keeps us questioning what's real. Number 12, Neo meets the Oracle, The Matrix.
The Oracle will see you now.
After finding out the truth about bending spoons, Neo meets the Oracle in this charming scene to discover what his future holds, and to find out whether or not he is the fabled one. Unfortunately for him, the news is not so great.
But you already know what I'm going to tell you.
I'm not the one.
Sorry, kid.
The moment is unforgettable due to the cozy atmosphere of the Oracle's kitchen and how starkly it contrasts with the news that Neo is not the one and that either he or Morpheus will die.
One of you is going to die. Which one will be up to you.
Gloria Foster plays the role to perfection, with her soothing voice and grandmotherly persona, as evidenced by her freshly baked goods and the children she keeps in her apartment.
I'm sorry, kiddo, I really am. You have a good soul.
Number 11, The Construct, The Matrix. We considered the iconic blue or red pill moment, but decided on this scene instead. It's basically part 2 of the pill scene, because Morpheus stops with the cryptic appetizers and finally serves up the main course. He confirms that he and Neo are in a computer program, and discusses the nature of reality.
This isn't real.
What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain.
Then, from the same leather chair where he gave Neo a life-changing choice, he drops a bombshell. Neo's world is nothing more than an AI-built computer simulation.
You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today.
Mind blown. It's easy to forget how pivotal this moment is, because the film came out in 1999, so for most of us, this reveal is nothing new. But at the time, our jaws were on the floor, and we were freaking out almost as much as Neo. Number 10, The Burly Brawl, The Matrix Reloaded. Wondering how this fight got its nickname? During production, the Matrix sequels were codenamed The Burly Man, a reference to the Coen brothers' 1991 film Barton Fink. The brawl features Neo battling with copies of Agent Smith after the latter tries to assimilate him. Determined to win, Smith even takes over another agent and sends dozens more clones into the fray. The Smiths were created using body doubles and digital effects, and the sheer number of them is both terrifying and exhilarating. Everything about this scene gets the blood pumping, from the stirring musical score to Neo's incredible displays of strength. His abilities have clearly leveled up since the first film, and he shows us yet again why he is the one. Number 9, The Chateau Fight, The Matrix Reloaded.
Okay, you have some skill.
When Neo battles the Merovingian's henchmen at the latter's fancy chateau, we're treated to over 3 minutes of nearly non-stop action delight. They alternate between fighting on the ground and on the massive staircase, smashing statues as they go. The walls are conveniently stocked with weapons, including the sai, a sword, and even a trident.
Did you throw a trident? Yeah, there were horses and a man on fire, and I killed a guy with a trident.
Our favorite part is this absolutely majestic shot of Neo and 2 opponents doing various mid-air acrobatics, while one runs sideways along the wall. Pure spectacle. And even the sound effects are on point. Featuring tons of martial arts, wire work, and slow-motion stunts set to an electronic soundtrack, it is everything we love about the Matrix franchise packed into one sensational scene. Number 8, Neo Takes Flight, The Matrix. Now this is an epic ending. It begins with a call that's being traced by the machines, bringing things full circle by mimicking the opening scene. Only this time, it's Neo on the line, and he's the one in control.
And I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible.
After warning humanity's technological overlords that their time has come, he steps out of a phone booth onto a busy street, ready to show the world the truth. We dig his cool shades and subtle smirk, but the best part of the scene is the incredibly fitting song choice. Neo rockets up into the sky to Wake Up by rock band Rage Against the Machine. It's utterly perfect, and it still gets us hyped up every time we see and hear it. Number 7, The Freeway Chase, The Matrix Reloaded.
You always told me to stay off the freeway.
Yes, that's true.
When Morpheus's group rescues the Keymaker, they must make a hasty retreat, and they do it in the only way the filmmakers behind The Matrix know how.
Move!
Featuring some stunning scenes like Trinity riding down the freeway in the wrong direction and Morpheus' fight atop a moving truck, this chase has violence, slow motion, and explosions galore. This scene was so intricate that the producers built a 1.5-mile freeway on an old, decommissioned runway to allow them to shoot everything to their imagination's content, and give us one hell of an action scene in the process. Number 6. The subway fight. The Matrix.
Mr. Anderson.
This is when we really see Neo coming into his own. When confronted by Agent Smith, Neo doesn't run. Instead, he turns to face him in battle and begins to realize his true potential. It's a stunning moment, but what follows is even better. The fight is probably the most brutal in the series, with Smith punching through concrete and making Neo spit up blood. The brutality of the scene, coupled with some amazing choreography and the famous slow-motion gun battle in midair, make the subway fight an absolute must for this list.
You're empty. So are you.
Number 5. I Know Kung Fu. The Matrix.
I know Kung Fu.
Show me.
In this scene, Neo has just recently been programmed with the knowledge of Kung Fu, and Mentor Morpheus wants to test him.
What you must learn is that these rules are no different than the rules of a computer system. Some of them can be bent. Others can be broken.
The Eastern style of fighting proved to be hugely influential to Hollywood in subsequent action films, such as Charlie's Angels. Featuring terrific stunts like Morpheus jumping impossibly high into the air, Neo running up the beam, and ending with Neo moving equally and impossibly fast, the twosome's time in the dojo doesn't only work as a teaser for things to come, but is also a great scene by itself. Number 4. The Opening. The Matrix.
Yeah. Is everything in place?
This is the moment that kicked off the whole franchise, in which Trinity is on the run from both cops and agents. This scene is memorable because it introduces the audience to many aspects that would make The Matrix famous, including the stop-time kick to the cop, her running on the walls, and Trinity and the agent jumping across an impossibly large gap between two buildings. As the cop says,
"That's impossible."
We think so too, but as it stands so far in the film, we haven't seen anything yet. Number 3. The Lobby Shootout. The Matrix.
Would you please remove any metallic items you're carrying? Keys, loose change? Holy shit!
In what would become one of the most famous and parodied shootouts in cinema, Neo and Trinity begin their quest to save Morpheus from the agents. In the lobby of the building, they have a shootout with security guards and SWAT, and the result is mesmerizing. With state-of-the-art camera work, we watch as the pair shoots in slow motion, does cartwheels while shooting, and runs up walls to dodge being shot at. It was unlike anything seen in an action movie before, and became wildly popular and influential. Oh, and by the way, except for the removing of the wire work, no CGI was used in the filming of the scene. Impressive much? We think so. Number 2. Neo becomes the One. The Matrix. In this striking scene, Neo rises from the dead and becomes the prophesized One, able to free the humans and defeat the machines once and for all.
I know it. He's the one.
What makes this moment work so well is a combination of many aspects, including Trinity's declaration of love.
You can't be dead. You can't be. Because I love you.
The swelling music, and the breathtaking sight of Neo stopping the bullets in their tracks simply by raising his hand. The fact that he goes on to defeat Smith one-handed is just icing on the cake. It's a beautiful ending and beginning all in one. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Neo is born in the real world. The Matrix. We bet this wasn't exactly what he was expecting when he took the red pill. Morpheus versus Agent Smith, The Matrix. This brutal bathroom brawl ends with Morpheus being captured by Smith's goons. Neo versus Seraph, The Matrix Reloaded. As Seraph, martial artist Colin Chow puts Keanu Reeves' Neo through his paces.
I am Seraph. I can take you to her. But first, I must apologize.
Apologize for what?
For this.
Morpheus versus the twins, The Matrix Reloaded. It's double trouble for a sword-brandishing Morpheus in this brief yet badass fight. Agent Smith tries to break Morpheus, The Matrix. Smith doesn't mince words and seems like he's been eagerly awaiting this moment.
Human beings are a disease, a cancer of this planet. You are a plague, and we are the cure.
Number 1. Bullet Time, The Matrix.
Find them and destroy them.
Ah, yes, this is truly the series' most defining moment. When confronted with an agent, Neo tries what he can and ends up dodging bullets, allowing Trinity to shoot the man in black and save their lives. The scene is famous for the 360-degree camera work, the slow-motion sound effects, and Neo's move itself, creating one of the most memorable scenes in cinema.
Trinity! Help!
When audiences saw this in 1999, they saw the future of the entertainment industry, as the scene was endlessly copied and parodied thereafter, further cementing its worth and influence in movie history forever. There was certainly no dodging this.
Only humor.
Dodge this.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.